Hello everyone, I just want to make a short sermon video. I'm going to be in Philippians 4:8, one verse I think, in the King James Version of the Bible. And it says, "Finally, brethren, whatsoever things are true, whatsoever things are honest, whatsoever things are just, whatsoever things are pure, whatsoever things are lovely, whatsoever things are of good report, if there be any virtue, and if there be any praise, think on these things." And I have told our church before, just try this for 30 days. And I can't give you a money back guarantee, but I just don't believe you'll ever go back to trying to think negative. Today I want to preach, I'm still in the verses series, and I want to preach to you about playing offense versus playing defense. And I had a thought for you to think about, and then maybe you can put in a comment section. Maybe thinking about to anyone who subscribes and leaves their email information in the comments section. I'll try to send you a free sample of a J.D. Cantrell ebook. It's an ebook now. It's not paperback. Live First, Die Last, or How to Navigate Life's Storms. Your choice. And and this is building takes skill, tearing down none. And so today I want to talk to you about offense versus defense. Offense is, I've made up my mind, I'm going to have a good day, no matter what. No matter what the weather, no matter what the circumstances. People say under the circumstances. Well, just get out from under the circumstances. In defense, it's something like, if it doesn't rain today, I may have a shot at having a good day. Offense is, I'm going to speak to them whether they speak to me or not. Defense is, if they speak to me, I may speak to them. I worked for Carnation Company for 20 years. We got bought out by Nestle Food Company in the last years that I was there, and we sold candy, Nestle candy, and we sold the way we did at first was right before Halloween, we'd start pushing our Halloween candy. And then we got a new boss, and he said, "No, we're going to play offense. We're not selling Halloween candy right before Halloween. We started selling different seasons of candy way before the season began. Valentine's, Halloween, Christmas, whatever it was." And I saw the value in that, and I transferred it over in my mind to spiritual. So offense is proactive, people call it, and defense is reactive. A proactive approach to me is you consider what things may come up, and you already have a plan. And you focus on eliminating the problems before they ever get on the horizon. And a reactive approach is just wait, it happens. And the difference in these two approaches is perspective. Each one provides incessant actions and events. And I think I've told you, I hate to wear things out because I've had different videos and I've told you parts of this, and it's in some cases all of it, I guess. But I grew up, I didn't have much confidence, and not that I am abounding with it now, but you ought to have seen, you ought to see the difference. But I had no confidence, and I thought negative. The way we kind of grew up was, and you've seen these kind of people before, but we talk, and I'm going to out complain. I've got more things wrong with me than you got wrong with you. And if you start telling me what's wrong with you, then I try to, like one-upmanship or something. And I can't wait for you to get through so I can start telling you what's wrong with me. I saw a better way. I saw a man named Brother Harold Simmons. He had a cancer in his leg, and he would limp. And I saw him when he come in the threshold of the church sometimes, and he'd be limping up to the threshold. But when he got to the threshold, he held his head up. And I saw that was a better way. You know, over in 1 Corinthians, it says, and yet I show you a more excellent way. And it's a more excellent way. Don't you want the more excellent way? I've observed people, and even myself included, and how they respond to different situations. I've noticed that a lot of us spend our time in defensive mode. I'm not judging, I'm just observing, but I do know that you can have the best defensive players on a team, and you're not going to win unless the offensive players get in the game too. You can box. I've seen them on TV, and there's some very good defensive fighters, and they can block blows, but you can't win if you don't throw a few blows. My little great grandson, he's 2.5 years old, and he was here yesterday. He comes on, or day before yesterday on Tuesday, and he come up to me with his hands like this, and he said something about fight. And so you got to have offense. Like I say, many of us, whether we realize it or not, are playing defense way more than we're playing offense. We're constantly on alert, ready to defend our words or actions or even our thoughts. Think about when someone's talking to you, and ask yourself, are you listening to understand? Are you, while they're talking, are you just crafting in your mind what response is going to be before they ever finish? You can't wait for them to get finished. If you are, that's a pretty good sign of being defensive. If you're always struggling, if you're always quick to anger, if things never seem to go right for you, maybe it's because you're living in the defense mode. You may believe you're protecting yourself, but you may be protecting yourself when you don't need to. You may be repelling your friends away. Always being on defense could be a habit, and you could benefit by changing. Living defensively puts us in a fear mode. And that's our instinct back from the beginning, is to defend ourselves. I can't live my life trying to protect myself. You're going to get hurt in this life. Because we don't live in caves anymore, and we don't need to live in fear of being eaten by a wild animal. And we can relax a bit, even learn to laugh a little more. That's a good offense right there. It's learning to laugh. I heard a man say that 5 minutes of deep gut laughing was better, more productive than 15 minutes of moderate exercise. So he said, well, if that be the case, I'll just get up and laugh for 5 minutes and go back to bed. But laughter's good for you. Playing offense is good for you. Just make up in your mind what you're going to do, and do it, no matter, regardless of what anybody else does. Make up your mind that you're going to love people, even the unlovable, no matter what they do. I had someone tell me, you know, of course we've all been hurt, and I've been hurt, and someone said, my wife said, something about not knowing if you can trust anybody anymore. And I said, no, I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to walk up to everybody and distrust. I'm going to trust everybody until they prove to me that I can't. And but I've had I'm really enjoying these verses series to get them to you. I don't know if you're enjoying receiving, but I'm enjoying them. And like I said at the first, tell me what you think in the comments section about if you subscribe, and leave your email, me sending you a sample of the book, one of the 3 books. So just let me know if that's it or what it is that you might need. I've been giving my phone number, 256-508-4410. And if you call or text me, I might not get right back to you, but I'll sure make an effort to get back with you as soon as I can. May God bless you. And until we do this next time, and see you next time.